Mr. Coleman, in this matter, you're before the court charged with civil contempt of court due to your failure to pay child support and or related expenses. On a first conviction, you could be ordered to charges.
Yes, sir.
I advise you have a right to an attorney. The court would appoint an attorney to represent you should you desire an attorney. It's my understanding you wish to proceed without an attorney. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you doing so freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone threatened you, coerced you, used any undue influence, pressure, or promises to get you to appear without an attorney?
No.
Court will find that Mr. Coleman does freely and voluntarily waive his right to an attorney. Mr. Coleman, Ms. Brown has already previously been sworn. I'll have you raise your right hand to be sworn in, and we'll take some testimony.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you are about to give shall be the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ms. Brown, you can proceed.
Thanks, Your Honor. Mr. Coleman is before the court on docket 2014-2547 DM. He has a monthly obligation of $20 a month on arrears and $350 for fees for $23.50. He currently has a zero support order, so he is addressing arrears only. His last voluntary payment was November 13th of 2019. That was $68.28 through an income withholding. He failed to appear on August 2nd of 23 for an adjourned show cause hearing before Your Honor. This is the fifth bench warrant. He's had 2 prior contempt findings. For 12 months of compliance, Mr. Coleman should have paid $282. He's paid nothing. Mr. Coleman booked into the Calhoun County Jail on July 2nd. The Sheriff Department is also requesting a reimbursement associated with the bench warrant and travel in the amount of $184.14. Total arrears for Mr. Coleman through the end of June are $3,925.79. Friend of the court would like the court to be aware of the fact Mr. Coleman does receive SSI, and that's been verified, but that is not his only source of income. He has monthly income from his mother's, I believe, 401k. He and I discussed in the past, and we negotiated the $20 a month payback for arrears. And Mr. Coleman has failed to make any attempt to pay on the arrearage on this case.
Okay. Mr. Coleman, do you contest or dispute any of the statements made by Ms. Brown?
No, sir.
Okay. Do you have any questions for Ms. Brown?
No.
Okay. Tell me, how much do you get in SSI?
$767. And then I get $196 from my mom. Just $196 to help me get through the month.
Okay. Well, Ms. Brown, it looks like from what she said, she's really been reasonable and giving you a reasonable amount. You only have to pay $23.50 per month. And you haven't paid in, geez, 4.5 years.
The last time I paid is when I had a job.
Okay. Well, why haven't you paid when she's giving you that break and only having it $23.50? Why haven't you contributed towards that?
I told her when I did make that agreement, I could see what I had to do because I'm living in a hotel.
Okay.
And it is $1,200 a month.
Okay. Why don't you move someplace else that doesn't cost so much then?
I'm looking.
Okay. You say you're looking. What have you done in the last few months to look for someplace that's cheaper?
I've been trying to see if I can move to Lansing with my sister or move back home with my mom.
Nothing else?
I have no other options. I mean, I can look for apartments, but I'm a felon and I don't have ID. So that's what I'm trying.
Tell me, you said the last time you paid back in 2019 was when you worked. Why haven't you worked since then?
I am currently unemployed. I mean, because my shoulder, I had surgery on my shoulder. I had my whole labrum repaired.
Have you looked into any occupational therapy or anything that would, again, try to, take into consideration any limitations you have from your shoulder? Have you looked into that?
I do go to therapy.
Okay, I'm saying occupational therapy that say, okay, you can't do this job, but that you can do this job, or you could be employed in this field or something because it wouldn't put the strain on your shoulder.
I'm illiterate, so I don't really understand sometimes.
Okay, what about that? What do you not understand about checking into a service that would help you? And there's nonprofits, so it's not going to cost you anything. You can check into a service that would say, okay, we'll help you, see what jobs you'd qualify for, and then we'll try to help place you in those jobs. Why have you not looked into that?
I'm going to Summit Point. I have appointments with Summit Point to see what I can do. I'm pretty sure they can help me find a job.
Okay, you say you're gonna go to Summit Point, so that tells me you haven't went.
No, I have appointments, I said.
Okay, but again, you haven't went previously, is that correct?
I have been. It's just
Oh.
they keep changing the appointment because the person has something to do.
Okay, let's get this really clear. You said that you've had appointments, but you say they keep changing appointments. Have you been in there and had an appointment, or do you not have an
Yes,
appointment
sir.
yet?
Yes, sir. I've been in there. I get counseling there.
Okay, that's what I'm asking. What have you, in the last year, have you attempted to, have you applied for any employment, put any applications
Yes.
in, or done anything?
Yes, I have. I've been putting applications in several places.
Okay, let's say in the last 3 months, how many applications have you put in?
3 or 4.
Anything else that you've done to acquire employment?
I try to do odd jobs.
Have you been doing odd jobs?
I can't get them. I had one lined up for almost $100.
And what type of work were you gonna do for the odd jobs?
Mechanic.
Do you have some training expertise in that field?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I love wrenching.
You're what?
I love wrenching on cars.
And your education background, sir?
12th grade.
So do you have a diploma?
No, I'm special ed, so I didn't get the diploma.
Anything else that you'd like me to be aware of, sir?
Oh, no, sir.
Thank you. In this case, court will note that Mr. Coleman has a support obligation or arrearage only of $23.50. He made arrangements with Ms. Brown for that. It's very reasonable amount in this matter that he does have Social Security income of $767 per month, as well as income from his mother's 401k of $196 per month. However, he has not made any payments in this matter since November of 2019. That he states that he is living in hotels, that apparently is taking most of his money, but he's tried to move back in with his sister or with his mother, and that hasn't apparently worked out yet. He's put in the last 3 months, he's put in 3 to 4 applications at various places. I will tell you, sir, you could put in 3 or 4 applications within an hour. So, of course, not impressed with your effort over the last 3 months. And he has attempted to work odd jobs, but that didn't work out as well. And he has been going to Summit Point, but he's not, again, looked into any other sort of occupational training or anything of that nature, which would assist him in being able to work. Court will find that he's not made a good faith attempt at compliance. He's failed to refuse to comply, and he is in contempt of court. Anything before sentencing, sir?
No.
Did you say no?
No, sir.
Okay. Ms. Brown, do we have any prior, findings of contempt?
He's had two prior contempt findings, both of those by the referee.
Okay,
So no jail time.
okay.
I'm doing 30 days now.
30 days for what?
Contempt.
What?
Contempt.
Okay. Well, court notes in this matter that Mr. Coleman did go in on July 2nd, so he'd be entitled to 8 days credit. What I'm going to do is sentence you to 45 days in jail with 8 days credit. Court will allow you to purge yourself of contempt by paying the sum of $500. Do you have any questions, sir?
Court with what?
Excuse me?
What'd you say?
I've sentenced you to 45 days with credit for 8 days served and set a purge amount of $500. So if you were to pay the purge amount, you would not have to serve the balance of the jail time.
Okay, so if I pay, okay, so the 27th, I get paid. I can pay $500 and get out?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. You're free to go. Have a good day.
That's all I have, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Let's continue.